Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with TK. Today, you guys, I have prepared some delicious down south southern collard greens. That's right, with some ham hock. You gotta have that smoked ham hock and bacon in your collard greens. If you guys would like to see how I prepare these collard greens down south style, the way we cook down here in Georgia, then this video is for you. If you're new to the channel, I hope you hit that subscribe button. I want everyone to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. So you guys, let's get into this video. Get your pad and pen out so you can write down the ingredients and instructions, and let's get started. Okay, you guys, the first thing you're going to need to do is prepare your ham hocks, okay? I have washed my ham hocks. These are smoked ham hocks. I am going to cook them with some beef broth, bone broth. You can use chicken stock. You can use water. This is just what I chose today. And I am going to cook them in my pressure cooker. You can boil them on the stove if you choose to boil them on the stove. Know that you need to cook them till the meat is falling off the bone. Okay, so I'm going to cook them on high pressure for about 15 to 20 minutes in my Ninja Foodie pressure cooker. You can also do the same thing in your Instapot or whatever type of pressure cooker that you have. Okay, you don't need a lot of liquid in there, just about 2 to 3 cups. And you can cook them for 20 minutes, and this will make them tender enough to get the meat off of the bone, and they will be cooked. Make sure that if you're using a pressure cooker that your seal is in the seal position like I am doing here. Now remember, if you're going to cook them on the stove, make sure that the water or liquid you use is above the ham hock, and you cook them for about an hour. Okay, so here I have me a pot. I am going to put down about 2 tablespoons of oil. And I am going to cook my bacon. Once this oil has heated, we're just going to let the oil heat up for about a minute or two. And then we are going to get ready to prepare our bacon, okay? So now that my oil has heated up, I have here 5 strips of bacon. And I'm going to cut those 5 strips of bacon. I'm using my kitchen shears. You can cut it with a knife. And I am going to put the bacon ends or pieces into the pot. If you have some that are already pre-cut, because you can buy bacon ends in the store. And I know if you have a Piggly Wiggly, you definitely can find bacon ends in that Pick 5 list. Okay, you guys? So go ahead and cut the bacon like so, into small pieces. And we are going to allow this bacon to cook, render down, okay? And this will take about 4, maybe 5 minutes for the bacon to render down. Stir it so that the pieces can come apart, because as you can see, I had mine stuck together because I was cutting them together and I had taken them straight out the fridge. But go ahead and stir it like so. And remember, you can use vegetable oil, canola oil, grapeseed oil, whatever type of oil you choose. Now our bacon has rendered down and it has cooked. So the next step is to add our veggies. I have me some chopped bell peppers, green and red bell peppers, and I also have me some chopped onion. I did not use a whole bell pepper. I did not use a whole onion. I only used a part of the green bell pepper and part of the red bell pepper. And the onion, I didn't even cut half. I cut just a small amount, and I chopped it really small because, you know, people don't want to bite down on it hard. So we are going to saute these vegetables right along with our bacon, okay? So you put that in there, and we're going to stir it around, and you're going to cook it until it becomes translucent. And what you guys are trying to do is create flavor in your collard greens. That's right. We are building flavor up on flavor up on flavor in our collard greens. Now, once these become translucent, we will move on to our next step, and this will take you about 5 minutes for those to become translucent. As you can see here, our bacon and our vegetables are done. Our green bell pepper, our red bell pepper, and our onions, they have cooked down somewhat translucent. Now, after you have cut clean your greens, but I bought mine that are in the bag. They were already cut, and I just had to wash them again. I'm going to add them to the pot. That's correct. I'm not going to add any liquids just yet because I'm going to allow my greens to saute down. That's correct. They are going to saute down in this pot until they are kind of tender. I guess withered down. I don't know what you want to call it. They're going to be shriveled up, but they're going to cook down, you guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to allow these to cook down before you add the rest of your greens, because you know this is just one bag that I am using, and I have not put the whole bag in there yet. Yes, you guys, these were pre-cut greens in a bag that I got from Walmart, and it made a lot of greens. But once it cooks down, it will be enough serving. I would honestly say you can serve about 10 people with these greens for one bag, okay? So here you guys can see that my greens have cooked down the half that I have put in there, okay, from that one bag of greens. And at this point, you can add the rest of your greens and allow them to cook down as well, because that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow my other greens to cook down, and no, we don't have any liquids in there yet. This is the same as you would cook some fried greens. Okay, so now after I have cooked down the whole bag, because this is what it looks like once the whole bag is cooked down, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add me that ham hock that I had cooked in my pressure cooker. That's right, I chopped the ham hock meat up, and I am going to stir it about in these greens, okay? And now we're going to get ready to start stacking on that flavor, and that broth from the ham hock that I cooked in my pressure cooker. And you guys can also, it's going to be the same. Okay, so now let's get ready to move on to adding our seasonings, okay? So the first seasoning, you guys, that I am going to add will be the broth, okay? After I add the ham hock, I'm going to go ahead and get all of that broth out. I think altogether it was probably about 1 quart of broth, and I'm going to use all of it. I didn't put too much in here on the video because some people don't like too much, so they put about maybe 3 cups of broth in their greens. So that's what I did for video purposes only, but I actually did add all of my broth in there from the ham hock and the bone stock, okay? So now that we have our liquids in there, we are going to stir that in, mix it up. And the next step will be to start with our seasoning. Now, you can put in whatever type of seasoning you like, but I'm going to add in me some Slap Your Mama seasoning, which is a Cajun seasoning that is delicious. It has all kinds of flavor in it, okay, you guys? And next, I'm going to add in me some garlic. That's correct, some chopped garlic. Now, my camera cut off. And I did add in some white vinegar. I did add in some black pepper. I added in some brown sugar. That's correct. I added in about a tablespoon of brown sugar. Brown sugar cuts the edge off of the bitterness from the greens. I am going to add in some of the bitterness bouillon. So add in your chicken cube or some chicken bouillon for some flavor. And remember to add you some seasoning salt and some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, whatever seasonings you like. And I'm going to show you guys that I'm doing that here. I did lose some footage, but the seasonings that I just quoted are the seasonings of choice that do give your greens some flavor. And also I added in some green pepper. If you have jalapeno pepper, you can use that as well, but you do not add in the whole pepper, just a small amount. If you don't have a green pepper, you can add in some hot sauce because your greens are not good without that flavor. And the only way it's going to get that flavor, you guys, is if you go ahead and add that flavor to your greens. Now, allow those greens to cook for 45 minutes, you guys. See that? Now we have some delicious Southern style greens. My greens are done, and you can tell that it has flavor to it if your juice has color to it. If it doesn't have color, it's just pure water. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Look at these delicious greens. We have some delicious ham hock meat up in there. Southern style collard greens by Cooking with TK. If you guys really would like to try this recipe, I will leave the ingredients down in the description box so that you guys can go out and buy you the same ingredients and come home and make you some delicious greens. That's right. Cooking with TK. Tell me in the comment section how you guys prepare your collard greens. And remember, this can be a delicious recipe for Thanksgiving, Christmas, or anytime you choose to cook a soul food meal Southern style. Thanks for joining Cooking with TK on how to make Southern style collard greens with ham hock, smoked ham hock. Have a great day.